What is poppin' peeps? It is your boy Jet. Today we're gonna be reviewing My Hero Academia chapter 280. If you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more, make sure you guys go ahead and United States to smash that subscribe button, turn on the bell so you never miss another upload. Detroit, smash that like button, comment and share. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this review. Before I start the video, I'd like to say I got the leaks for this chapter a little bit earlier than usual from a subscriber on Instagram named Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer, for providing me those pictures. I was able to formulate a little better understanding of this chapter, especially reading it beforehand and reading it again. And if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, the link for it will be down in the description below. But we actually kick off this chapter with a nice little color page of Mina inside of an acid monster's mouth. It's really nice seeing Mina get her own little color page showing that she's moving up in the role of UA. She's not really like B-list character within UA. She's actually moving up to probably one of the more like a B plus A minus type character. She's actually becoming one of the mainstays. So we kick off the chapter right where we left off in the last one, with the whole forest just burning down because of Dabi's fire. Kaminari, in really bad shape, is saved by class 1B student Riko. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that's her name, but her quirk is the poltergeist, and she has Kaminari in what she calls her lap pillow. So yeah, Kaminari is in bad shape. Sarah was thinking about how everyone just got blown away and thinking is there anyone within the fire? And we jump to Mina with the bottle of sleep fluid in her hand, ready to throw it in Gigantamaki's mouth, being a absolute Chad pro hero. Mount Lady is still on the back of Gigantomachia holding his mouth open. Mina, as she's about to throw it in. But at this moment, Gigantomachia remembers that he has to get to Master, and by any means possible, he has to get rid of anyone that is annoying and that is stopping him from getting to Shigaraki. And with a serious look, he turns and looks back at Midnight, and he's like, I'm gonna shake her off. And as he speaks, Mina hears his voice and freezes. With the sound of this voice, Mina thinks back to when she was in grade school, when her and her friends were cornered by a giant figure. And this giant figure puts his hand in the building and crushes it and asks him where the nearest pro hero agency is. And it's really cool because the next panel, Mina is in her schoolgirl outfit from that moment, reminding her yeah, she's the scared girl back then. She is no longer the pro hero. She's no longer in her, hero costume. She is the girl that she was back then. And with this slight hesitation, she misthrows the bottle. Bottle slips from her finger. Gigantomachia throws his face in the ground to avoid the bottle from going in his mouth. Gigantomachia yeets Mount Lady like I do my ex on occasion and throws her off of him. And the bottle slips from Mina's hand, and he reaches out towards Mina, but as he's about to grab her, Kirishima comes running out of the fire, pushes her out of the way, and gets in the way of Gigantomachia's hand. Tetu, being the good Kirishima 2.0, comes in and helps Mina up and gets her out of the way. We see why Tetu's there, because he saw Kirishima running in the fire first. And while Tetu is pretty resistant to heat, Kirishima really isn't, and pieces of him start burning off. But Tetu still sees Kirishima running through it, with parts of him burning off. We cut to Gigantomachia standing up and then putting his hand behind his back to catch the League of members that were on his head that are falling off his back. And we see Toga just slightly push one of the heroes off Gigantomachia's hand. She's like, get off of here, there ain't enough room for you. Gigantomachia starts all the flies are gone and I gotta make sure Master's comrades are with me. But then we cut to Kirishima climbing Gigantomachia, using the hardness of his fingers to claw into Gigantomachia, and he is in his unbreakable mode, so he's at his absolute limit with his hardness. This man Kirishima is climbing Gigantomachia. This is the first time we have seen someone pierce Gigantomachia's skin. Kirishima is actually able to pierce Gigantomachia's skin. Kirishima has the NyQuil in his hand and he's ready to throw it, but as he is throwing it, a knife comes in and destroys it, and it is Toga throwing her knife to destroy it. Kirishima sticks up his left hand to flick everyone off as his right hand has the other bottle of NyQuil. This man Kirishima had another bottle of NyQuil and uses that and throws it into Gigantomachia's mouth. The bottle of NyQuil goes in Gigantomachia's mouth and it splatters. I think some people might be kind of upset because oh, this was supposed to be Mina's moment, but Mina heard that voice and slipped up. So it just shows that, you know, she is still probably going to go through a character arc later in the future where she becomes more brave and probably ends up facing Gigantomachia once again. But Kirishima and Mina get their own little unbreakable moment as, you know, they work together to take down try to take down Gigantomachia, getting this bottle of NyQuil in his mouth. Kirishima really doesn't have the longest battles within the series, like the longest moments, but he does have his little moments. First with Rappa, where he had to just be the absolute impenetrable wall that he is, and now he is being like Red Riot, where he runs into battle with no fear in his heart. Kirishima has slowly started to become a character that I actually really like. He's probably gonna be in my top 15 characters within the series. At first he was probably like 20th, 25, but now he's moving up. Most underrated girl Setsuna Takagi comes in and grabs Kirishima. As she is grabbing him, we see shots are being fired at Gigantomachia. We cut to a panel of a bunch of cannons made by Momo, and yes, you trolls can finally do it again. Momo, all she does is make cannons, even though she made this entire plan to make a whole bunch of NyQuil and throw it into Gigantomachia's mouth, bro. We get it, Momo makes cannons, but if we're being honest, if you can make cannons, would you do it? Momo does her best impression of Phaeton as she makes a fire resistant suit and walks within the flames. And as she's walking within the flames, she's fighting students and throwing flame resistant suits on them. Momo then calls into Majestic. That's right, the Majestic, the pro hero she was interning on. And we see Majestic, the man, the glorious man himself. I think this is the first time we've actually seen Majestic, you know, within the series. And he is carrying everyone. He's carrying Gang Orca, Fat Gum, Sun Eater. He is bringing the whole crew to him. So it makes me wonder, what happened to Reed, Destro, and Getten, and everyone else there? What happened? Where's Edshot? Is Edshot still fighting? Is Cementos still fighting? We can't forget about those people. And Gigantomachia, right at this moment, does something extremely crazy. He takes the front end of his jaw, the little hardened part, and slides it up in front of the teeth that was like, I don't know, he uses like, he's like shielding his eyes with his jaw, and I'm just like, what the actual is going on, bro? Why? How can you do this? We then cut back to a destroyed city, and of course, that is Jakku City. And who's at Jakku City? That is the GOAT Shigaraki, and also Bakugo, and Endeavor Goat, and Deku Goat. And Endeavor's like, you know what, cuz, you ain't about to do no dumb shit around here, cuz. Fuck all that. No more destroying shit, bro. And Shigaraki's like, you know what, all you heroes, you're just the same. You hurt your own families only to help complete strangers. Shigaraki's like, you know, if that's conviction, then I have it. I'm hurting people to protect others. And it's time thinking like, yeah, this man Shigaraki really cares about the league. Like, people really underestimate the league. Oh, they're not bonded as well. They're not fleshed out. The league, they care for each other. They fuck with each other. They're like family. And then after this, we have this little, weird 3 panels, and one of them is Deku fighting a whale. But honestly, I really enjoyed this chapter. I'm not gonna try to get this video too long. I really enjoyed this chapter. We got a nice Kirishima moment. Mina almost had her big moment, but this is like a little teaser for the future Mina moment that we're gonna get later on in the future. So we know that she can avoid Fire Blast with her Acid Man technique. And we also go back to Jakku City to encounter all 4 of the goats within one area, bro. But with all that said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and make sure to follow me on Instagram. But without further ado, I'll see you guys later. Deuces.